You know, we were racers first, so when we started building our own car, it was always focused at being a good race car. Well, the main goal with the JRX2 was to make a car that would go through rough tracks. Back in the early 80s, we spent a lot of time running on tracks that were just carved out of fields.
The performance difference of the Losi cars was just night and day on rough tracks. I mean, there was nothing else out there like them. A buddy of mine, he had called me over to his house and said, hey, check this out. And I went over there and he actually had a JRX2 buggy. And I'm like, oh my God, what is this? I don't even know how to explain how cool it was seeing that thing. I mean, it went like from if you'd been in the Stone Age and then all of a sudden there's color TV.
The first Losi product I ever saw or owned was a JRX2. I got it for Christmas, but yeah, I built it with the L wrenches that were in the box, something I will always forever remember, and it kind of started me into the racing side of RC segment. My name's Ryan Dunford, and I'm the developer behind the Mini JRX2. People have been asking for a retro and original Losi product for ages now. We didn't want to re-release a 10 scale. We didn't want to re-release it because the people that have worked so hard to scour and save and do whatever they could to come up and get an old original one, you know, they've worked really hard to do that. To me, it was really key to keep the car more or less a mini version of the original, because that's what it's meant to be. That if you owned it in the past, you can have it again. Or if you just want something that's actually fun as a mini to go drive in dirt in a backyard, like my backyard here.
The JRX2 makes people reminisce of a specific time. It was the first car that people wanted. It could have been the first car that you built with your dad, your mom, your parents, and it could have been the first car you ever actually used at a track. It was also the first car that Losi ever produced as a kit. So there's a lot of first in there. There was a first time for you, and this car pretty much celebrates that. Not just for the Losi brand, but for the entire RC community.
That's what real authentic branding comes from, living your passion and sharing it with others.